We've had an incredible past few days inside of the Pro Discord. We caught this short position from right here. We caught this long position down here, and then we caught another short position from up here. So if you aren't already in the Pro Discord and you don't have the easy algo trading indicators, click the first link in the description below to get yourself access, all right? It's $59 a month for daily market analysis, daily trade setups, weekly live calls, Forex signals, the top technical trading indicators in the space, and many, many more things that are on the way that we haven't spoken about. But it's really a steal for the price and the value in there. So one of the strategies I want to cover today is the failed breakout strategy, right? This is a strategy that I've been talking about forever now. It's also referred to as the false breakout. So false or failed breakout could also be called a deviation. You might have heard that term. And in essence is just a swing failure pattern of range highs and lows. So that's all it is, right? It's just a swing fail of the range highs and range lows. But this is one of my favorite strategies to use because you're going against retail. Now, one of the hardest things to do, especially when you're just starting trading, is dropping the retail mindset. Now, this is so incredibly difficult for people. It's difficult for me even at times. It's easy to get bullish at resistance and bearish at support. So it's up to you to educate yourself to the point where you can understand these traps and you can see these traps coming and avoid them. And not only can you avoid them, but actually trade with the smart money. Well, this strategy is literally the definition of smart money. All right, you're entering with the big money, right? You're entering with the whales, you're entering with the sharks. Okay, you're not entering with retail, right? Because retail is going to long here on a breakout of this high. They're going to enter long on the breakout of a range and price immediately goes the other way. How many times has this happened to you? That's because you're not looking at the bigger picture, right? So number one, you want to start on a 4-hour time frame. In this case, this is the most perfect price action to trade. So this is the general range that we've identified, right? We have the range highs right here and the range lows right around here. Now, if we go into replay mode, maybe your range would look slightly different, right? Your range highs could have been up here, right? To me, the range highs are right here because we have two taps of the range highs right here, right? 1 and 2, and we've rejected, from this general area 3-4 times. So to me, this is the range high. You could have put your range high up here as well, right? But again, that is not a range high to me. That's a major swing point, but that is not the range high. So the range highs are right here. This is the level to look for short positions, and the range lows are down here. Now, when you're in a ranging market, right? A lot of you know this, maybe some of you don't. My favorite strategy is trading swing failure patterns, right? When price comes out of the range, sweeps and reclaims, and you would enter a long on the reclaim. That is what this strategy entails, right? Except instead of one candlestick going below and then reclaiming, it's multiple candlesticks. Right? So this might not happen in one or two candlesticks. This could happen in 5, 10, 15 candles where it closes below and you see some sort of consolidation and then it closes back above, and that is still a sweep and reclaim. So when I'm talking about taking swing failure patterns in a ranging market, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? So price is ranging and here we go. We have a close above, right? We have a close above. A lot of retail would get bullish at this point. Right, they're going to get bullish at this point. We've broken out. Bitcoin is going to 30K, but they're not looking left, right? They're not looking left. What you have to realize, guys, is that there is still a large liquidity level right up here. There's a large liquidity level. You guys know I like taking swing failure patterns of these candlestick wicks. If you haven't watched my swing failure strategy breakdown, that was the last video I posted. So go to my channel and look up swing failure pattern strategy explained, and you'll understand exactly why I'd be looking to take a short from here, which we did, right? I posted this in the Pro Discord. We all took a short from these candlestick highs here. Now, let's say, for example, that there is not liquidity to the left of us, right? Let's say we don't see these candlestick wicks to the left and we've had a clean breakout of the range. I'm still not going to take a long position here, right? And the reason is simple. If we break out of a range and you want to take a long position, you need to wait for the retest. And you want to see a strong breakout. You don't want to see a little breakout like this and then a consolidation, right? Because that is a bearish checkmate pattern, and that is when you're going to enter a short position, which you'll see in just one moment. What you want to see is a strong breakout with volume, right? A noticeable breakout, and then come back down to retest it, if anything. But entering a long position after one candle close above is not how you're supposed to trade. And also look at the easy oscillator, right? Look at the easy oscillator. The easy oscillator is in the overbought zone. So why are you going to long at an overbought zone, right? Even though we've broken out of the range highs, we're still technically at a resistance zone, right? Because resistance is not one level, it is a zone. Hence why we have support and resistance zones on Easy Algo. So you need to drop this retail mindset that, oh, we've broken out, I'm going to enter along. That's exactly when smart money is buying, where you have to change your mindset, change how you're looking at things, go to a higher time frame and understand that even though you had one candle close above, there is still not enough confirmation to enter a long position yet. And then the next candle, you have a bearish hammer candle. Right, this is an extremely bearish candlestick pattern. If you don't know what candlestick patterns are, we have it inside of the free Discord and the education channel. We have all the candlestick patterns that you need to know. Very, very simple to understand and get down. But this is a bearish candle, right? So you're not longing into this. Again, you have another bearish candle and you have a reversal sell signal on Easy Algo. Or you have a reversal sell signal on Easy Algo. This is a short entry for me. If I didn't already catch it on the swing failure of this candlestick wick, I'm entering now. This is a confirmed swing failure pattern, right? We grabbed the liquidity from these highs, closed below, had a bearish candle, and we had that reversal sell signal confirming. And also we had a golden pocket. We had a golden pocket fib retracement, which we tagged as well. So there's so much confluence telling us to go short, but retail is bullish, right? Because we had broken out, price is moving upwards. When price moves up, this is when you're supposed to look for short positions, right? When price is going down and people are getting bearish, that's when you're looking for long positions. And it's very difficult to get the hang of it first because our brains are not wired that way. So you have to rewire your brain. You have to rewire how you think about things and understand this trading style, right? Understand that this is where the smart money is selling, right? And then you get another bearish candle. And as soon as we break below and close back into this range, all shorts are valid. And that is the final piece of confirmation. Notice the oscillator is now beginning to flip. Then we get that bearish candle, closes back within the range. We get that sell dot on Easy Algo. Now shorts are valid and price goes down. Notice that the POC is also in the middle of this range. So we're shorting above the value, right? We're going to use the point of control as the value line. Okay, so you want to be shorting above the value and longing below the value. Maybe take your first take profit here at the POC and at the 8-hour golden pocket. In the new Easy Algo V8 update, we have automatic golden pocket with a multi-time frame feature, which is very, very cool and helpful. You can see that price is kind of consolidating around this POC. We get a move up, and this is where we entered a short position right here on the swing failure pattern of this candlestick wick. And we also had that golden pocket fib once again. So the same pattern that played out here, right? The same exact pattern that played out here from this swing high to this swing low, tagging the golden pocket, swing failing these highs, and price moving down is the same exact thing that happened on a lower time frame. So if we go down to the 1-hour time frame, you'll notice that price action looks very, very similar, right? Price action looks very similar. Let's draw our range out for a second. We're going to remove this. Let's draw our range out for a second, right? We have the range highs right here, right? The range highs, and then we have the range lows. Again, price breaks out. Even though we didn't get a candle close above, right? This is still a deviation, right? This is still a false breakout because price went above, tagged that golden pocket, and then dropped. That's when smart money is buying, or in this case, I should say shorting, right? So you're gonna enter a short position. That is exactly where we entered, and you're gonna be targeting these range lows. And price comes down, hits full TP, and dumps even further. And this is where we started to long, right? I said if we have a 4-hour candle close above this level to enter a long, and that is exactly what we got. So again, even though we close below this range, long positions are still valid on reclaim, but we need to wait for a reclaim. If we long it as soon as we close below, for all we know, price could simply come up, retest, and then drop even further. So we want to wait for confirmation. And in this case, it would be a candle close above this level, right? A sweep and reclaim, a false breakout to the downside. We get that bullish candle. Notice the oscillator once again on the 4-hour time frame, right? In the oversold zone. So you shouldn't be entering short positions when the oscillator is oversold. We've already covered this. Go to a lower time frame, such as the 1-hour time frame for entry. We have that reversal buy signal. We have this buy dot on the easy oscillator on the 1-hour time frame. Again, we still haven't had a candle close above these range lows yet. Then we get that nice bullish divergence, confirms on the next candle. We get that close above. That is going to be your long entry, right? And you're going to be targeting the POC and the 8-hour golden pocket as your first take profit, right? You're longing below the value. Note how the POC isn't down here. We're longing below the point of control up to where the most volume is, right? Let it play out and we hit our take profit. And this is where I entered another short, right? I entered another short last night. How am I catching all of these moves? Well, I saw that we're approaching this 8-hour golden pocket. We're at this point of control and we also have this downtrend, right? We have a clear downtrend where we tapped it once, tapped it twice, and this would be the third tap. Now, unlike most people, right? Most people are going to enter a short right here as soon as price tags a trend line. I'm not going to enter a short position here. This is not enough confirmation for me yet. Ideally, I'd want to see us tag this golden pocket, right? Tag this golden pocket, break out of the trend line, and then come down once again, or see a swing failure of this candlestick wick right around here. So those were the two things I was looking for. And we didn't get a swing failure of this candlestick wick, but we got a swing failure of the 8-hour golden pocket. And we're gonna play it out where we get that reversal sell signal. We tag that 8-hour golden pocket on easy algo, and then we close back below this trend line. So in this case, it would be a false breakout of the trend line, right? So it doesn't have to be just a support or resistance level or a range, right? It can be as simple as a false breakout of a trend line, because again, retail is going to long on the breakout of this trend line, not realizing that there is a huge supply zone to the left, right? There's a ton of liquidity in this area. We have an easy algo reversal sell signal, an 8-hour golden pocket, and look at the oscillator, right? Look at the oscillator. So use the oscillator to help guide you. And price falls back down. You're going to enter a short position, take all your profits from that long. And ideally, you're going to target these range lows again. And you'd probably take some profit right around here. I actually just posted in the Pro Discord to take profit because the USDT dominance is currently rejecting off of this 2-hour golden pocket. And look how well price respects these levels, guys, right? Perfectly bounces off of the 8-hour golden pocket. You can see that the easy oscillator is approaching that oversold zone and then perfectly bounces from that 2-hour golden pocket going the other way. We also had confluence with the easy algo support and resistance levels. So be sure to look at the USDT dominance as well to help you find entries on Bitcoin. Well, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you learned something. I hope this all made sense. I know it's a lot to take in at once, but trust me, if you guys stick through it, you will become profitable traders. All right, I promise you. And if you guys want more personalized guidance, feel free to join the Pro Discord as well as to get the easy algo trading indicators. Simply tag me if you guys have any questions. That'll be the first link in the description below. There's an absurd amount of value in the Discord. I hope to see each and every one of you in there. That's it for me. I'll see you guys next video.